Hello YouTube, welcome back to this week's video. This is 2E0IQJ. So this antenna here is the SPX100. Now I've featured this in a YouTube short. Now people say this antenna is too difficult to SWR in, too difficult to get it low enough to be usable. I've tried all different bands and I've had it about 2 years and I've never got the SWR low enough to actually make it usable. Now someone said mount it on a tripod, which I tried and it didn't work. So in this video we're going to take a closer look at what I've been playing with, a copper rod and this CB mirror mount. Hopefully we can get the SWR down nice and low, try and make it usable. Okay, so setup is the copper rod into the ground. We've got the mirror mount connected to the top, and we've got the cable which goes to here into the analyzer, which is the Feature-Tech AW07A. We've got the SPX100 set up with a wire on the bottom and the wire on the third connection. So it should be good for 14, so 20 metres. And the whip is extended all the way up. And currently we're going to sit there, let's zoom in on this one. We're sitting there on around about 14. And you see there, the SWR is way too high. So let's try and make that lower. So we're sitting at 8.5. So what we're going to do, we're going to pull the section down, the second section. Let's check the SWR. You can see there, it's gone right the way down to 3.6. Let's adjust it again with the bottom section. Let's pull that down. So just try there, see what we get. And there we go. 1.4, 1.5. Now the signal is frequency is changing all the time, but yeah, around about 125, 126 we're getting 1.5, 1.4. So let's see what else we get across the band. Let's go up the band. You see the high we go, there we go, 1.2. Oh, there you go, look, 1.1, blimey. Go all the way up to 3. So when you crop up to 350 it goes up a bit. Now you could adjust it again for 350 portion and make it come down again. Let's go down towards the beginning of the band. Again, beginning of the band that's going up, so let's try and make that a bit lower on the Morse code part of the band. So at the moment we're on 2. Let's just adjust it a bit more. Try that. There we go. Wasn't too difficult. 1.4, around about 14.030 megs. That's not bad. So that's the best I've had it out of this antenna. So there we go, the SPX100 antenna. I've never had nothing out of this antenna. It's been stuck in a shack for 2 years. The SWR is always too high, too difficult to set up. I was about to give up on it. I thought, no, I'll try a copper rod solution. And all you do, adjust it for the band you want. So at the moment it's set in the bottom there, and in the third connection, which is for 20 metres, and then you just adjust the whip. Now the idea of the copper rod is just to plonk it into the ground and you can swap different antennas over. The SWR should be nice and low, but the real test will be when I go out and about, see how well this performs, see if we can get anything off this antenna. There is a repeater nearby, about 20 miles away, for 6 metres. So I should try that on this, set it up for 6 metres, and then go ahead and try and see if I can access the repeater and actually make a contact. I've also got a nano VNA analyzer, VNA H4, 50 kHz to 1.5 GHz. Now, the reason I didn't use this in the video and I used the Feature-Tech is because it's nice and sunny out here, as you can tell, and it's too hard to see the screen when it's nice and bright outside. So I used the Feature-Tech. I have been playing around with this network analyzer, and I was able to SWR in a dipole for 4 metres, got it around about 1.3, 1.4 across the band. So finally able to check it. My Feature-Tech stops at 69 megs, even though the manual said it does 4 metres, which I was a bit peed off about. Anyhow, the real test will be when we go out in the field and plug in this antenna to the ground mount or the copper rod and see if we make any contacts. If you found the video of some use, you know what to do. Give it a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, the other button seems to work too. But as always, thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. This is 2E0IQJ 7 3s.